You're watching Plant Life Moments. I'm your host, Casey Bell. Let's start off with the first moment, Veganly Cooking Moment, where we share a vegan recipe with you. This recipe today is a simple and easy recipe. It's a fruit salad, a regular fruit salad, nothing fancy. But it's a little different than most fruit salads. Most people just buy a bunch of fresh fruit, cut it up and throw it in a bowl. This is basically what I do, but instead I use different types of fruit. So of course I have fresh fruit. As you can see, I'm chopping or cutting up apples and pears. You can cut up your own fresh fruit. The other thing I do is overnight I thaw out frozen fruit that I get from the frozen food section. What I do is I put it in a grocery bag, and then put it in the refrigerator just in case if it leaks, it doesn't get all over the refrigerator. So I put it in a grocery plastic bag. If you don't use plastic, you can put it in a bowl or something, foil pan, anything to catch it if it should leak. And so I defrost it in the refrigerator overnight, and then I add it to my fruit salad. And sometimes what I do is I'll also use jar fruit you get from a jar. They have that now. I don't use canned food. I'm not going to get into that. But I use jar fruit, and then sometimes I'll buy fruit that's already been cut up by the grocery store. So pre-sliced, pre-cut fruit from the grocery store. As you can see here, I'm adding that to it. And then what I do is I'll add some ground cinnamon, and then I stir it up, and then that's it. So fresh fruit that I cut, frozen fruit, thawed frozen fruit, pre-cut fruit, and then if you want also jar fruit, and if you eat canned fruit, you can also add canned fruit. I do drain the fruit that I get from the jars before putting it in, but once you put all the fruit together, you add your cinnamon, and then there you go. It's so tasty, healthy, and it's good for you. That's it for this recipe. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
The Vegan Society was founded in November 1944, when Donald Watson called a meeting with 5 other non-dairy vegetarians, including Elsie Shrigley, to discuss non-dairy vegetarian diets and lifestyles. Though many held similar views at the time, these 6 pioneers were the first to actively found a new movement, despite opposition. The group felt a new word was required to describe them, something more concise than non-dairy vegetarians. Rejected words included dairy ban, bitten, and benivore. They settled on vegan, a word that Donald Watson later described as containing the first 3 and last 2 letters of vegetarian. For more information and to become a member, go to vegansociety.com.
That recipe sure looked delicious. It's now time for Health Nut Moment, where we share some health tips with you about being vegan. This is your Health Nut Moment. If you should have high cholesterol, of course you know, or hopefully should know, that it's not healthy and it's not good. High cholesterol can cause many health problems such as stroke, brain blockage, effects on memory, pain in the jaw, LDL in arteries, chest pain, reduced blood flow, heart attack. The liver produces stomach pains and gallstones, and so many more. Of course, most doctors will provide you with a prescription, which is not necessary. If you have high cholesterol, you do not need pills. You know what you need to do? Stop eating meat, dairy, and eggs. Cholesterol can only be found in meat, dairy, and eggs, which means if you have high cholesterol, you're consuming way too much of it. Now I know what you're thinking. I can't, it's so difficult to stop. You sound like a smoker, an alcoholic, a drug addict. Yes, believe it or not, anything that's unhealthy is addicting. It's annoying, I know, but think about it. No one ever said I can't stop eating broccoli. I can't stop drinking water. I can't stop exercising. The things that are good for us is very difficult for us to do. So if you can actually say I can't stop, that lets you know it is an addiction. So just like a smoker should stop smoking so they don't die from cancer, an alcoholic should stop so he or she doesn't get alcohol poison, and those doing illegal drugs should stop so they don't overdose. If you don't want to die from heart attack or stroke or anything like that because your cholesterol is too high, then just like those people, it's time for you to stop. Now obviously cold turkey is very difficult, which is why there's nothing wrong with coming down off of milk, dairy, eggs, and meat slowly. Simply take one of the three and remove it from your diet. Furthermore, try to have it a meal, which means if you had a bacon, egg, and cheese, well, you shouldn't be eating bacon, it's unhealthy. If you had an egg and cheese sandwich, you can't have any more meat, dairy, or eggs for the rest of the day. Once you go down to eating it one meal a day, go down to eating it once a week. Meaning you take one day out of the week where you're allowed to eat meat, dairy, and eggs, and the other 6 days you cannot have any. Once you kind of get used to that, go from one day out of the week to one day out of the month. Yes, I know, difficult. But remember, your health should be more important to you than discipline. Just as it is difficult to quit smoking cigarettes, quit illegal drugs, or quit alcohol, if you care about your health, then care more about your health and less about how difficult it's going to be. Once you get down to once a month, then maybe you can decide to have it only during the holidays or during a birthday celebration, but not having it once a month, but maybe every 3 months, every 4 months, going all the way down until you're completely off of it as you would smoking alcohol or illegal drugs. It's sad, unfortunately, that doctors prescribe pills for high cholesterol, being that cholesterol can only be found in milk, dairy, and eggs and can never be found in fruits and vegetables, grains, seeds, and nuts. Which means if you just slow down how much meat, dairy, and eggs you're consuming, you can lower your cholesterol naturally. That has been the Health Nut Moment for today.
They've been pushed to the side, fed to the dog, stashed in a napkin, and dropped on the floor. But no more. Gone are the days of soggy, blanched, and boiled. Because at Veggie Grill, we see veggies for what they are. The crispy conversation starters, the gooey, smile-filled bites, the spicy friendship builders, the feel-good food that makes every season delicious. So come join our celebration of the veggie, the fruit, the grain, and the nut. Of the dishes that power you up, that make mouths water and bellies growl, and have you saying, "More veggies, please."
Now let's move on to our last moment, vegan dining moment or vining moment, where we showcase a vegan restaurant or a restaurant with vegan options. This is your vegan dining or vining moment. If you are in San Francisco, California, or near it, or plan to travel there for vacation or on business, stop by Gracias Madre. Their mission is love. They are plant-based Mexican cuisine, and their menu is seasonal and determined by what is currently available at their organic farm in Pleasant Valley, California, the Be Love Farm. Their cheeses and milks are made using nuts, and their tortillas and tamales are handmade from non-GMO organic heirloom corn, some of which is grown by them on the Be Love Farm. They have a wonderful menu. They have appetizers and entrees. They have salads and sides. They have a bar, happy hour. Located at 2211 2211 Mission Street, San Francisco, California. Their phone number is 415-683-1346. And their website is gracias-madre.com. They are open Monday and Tuesdays, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Wednesday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Their happy hour is Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. Again, that is Gracias Madre in San Francisco, California, a plant-based Mexican cuisine. And this has been your Vining Moment. Are you a vegan who would like to share one of your recipes with us? Or maybe you're a nutritionist or a vegan doctor that would like to share some health information about being a vegan. Or you're a vegan restaurant owner or a restaurant owner with vegan options and would like to share one of your favorite recipes or one of the most ordered recipes with us. Go to our website for more information on how to share your information and be featured on Plant Life Moments. Well, that's all the time we have for today's Plant Life Moments. We hope to see you again for some more moments on the next episode. See you then.